Good morning. Welcome to Something Saturday. So I got a new chair. It's really exciting. I can't remember if I had that last week when I was talking to you. The only problem is that it rolls really well, and unfortunately my craft room is on a bit of an angle, which happens to be away from my craft desk, so it does mean that I sometimes seem to roll backwards. But there you go. These things are sent to try us, as they say. So today I thought, oh, hang on a minute. There is a designer series paper sale happening. Goes from the 1st of June to the 30th of June. And it does mean that there's a whole heap of different papers in here. Hopefully you can still see this. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 different papers that have been reduced for the month of June. 15% off. Yay! So that is really cool. And I'm just actually having a quick read of what it says on top here because I hadn't read it. It says, get some of our beautiful designer series paper from the new catalogue. Oh, and the online exclusives. So this one here is the online exclusive paper that you can also choose to have, which is Hello Irresistible, and that is absolutely beautiful. I know I've used it before, so anyway, yes, today I thought that we would do something with designer series paper just because there's a sale on, and this is what I thought I would show you how to make, is a cute little box like this. And you can also make it that you have two cute little boxes that just so happen to fit together. So I find it easiest to actually keep the flaps out, and that way you can do it, but potentially you could put the flaps in. I'm just not sure how you'd get hold of the bottom one if you did it that way. Anyway, so that's the idea, and we are going to use this amazing paper. So I'm just going to quickly show you what's in this. So this is called Stargazing Designer Series paper, and it is so pretty, obviously full of stars. And let me just stand up and make sure you can actually see this. And there goes my chair. Goodbye, chair. So we've got those ones. Just so pretty, this paper. And that. And then a bit more of the planets, which I reckon will be good to cut out those ones. This one's rather lovely going across like that. And then you've got some orange in the background. Pumpkin pie, I'm guessing. Again, some stars, which are really handy. And this one, how pretty is that? And again, some stars in the background with pink this time. Berry burst, I'm guessing. In fact, I can tell you exactly what's in it because it says on here. Basic blackberry burst, blackberry bliss, blueberry bushel, crushed curry, flirty flamingo, fresh freesia, lemon lime twist, night of navy, orchid oasis, pumpkin pie, starry sky, and Tahitian tide. So there's a fair bit there, really. Let's just quickly pop those back into there so they don't end up all over the floor. And let's put those over there. Right, and bring my chair back into the picture. Because, oh my goodness, obviously it's decided to take off of its own accord. So I thought what I would do is I'd actually make some large boxes, and I'd make one with a lid. So to make the lid, you actually want it to be, the second sheet is the bottom sheet, and that needs to be a fraction smaller than the top sheet. So I've kept the top sheet as 12 by 12, and I've taken this one down to 11 3/4 inches. So there you go. Right, so we will start with the bottom sheet. Now, somewhere I wrote down it. Yeah, okay, here we go. Whichever pattern you want showing as the main pattern. So, for example, if I just bring this one over, you can kind of see the most of this pattern. So if you want that pattern to be the one that you see the most of, you start with that pattern on top. So I honestly don't know which one I want. I think I'd quite like this one to be the main pattern. So let's just pop it like that. So what you're going to do, you're going to fold it in half to begin with. I need my bone scorer. Oops. And then you're going to open it up and fold it in half again. Let's just move this one out of the way so I can actually see what's going on here. Fold it in half again, bone scorer. Then open it up and fold these guys into the middle. I have discovered that you don't have to be 100% accurate, which is kind of nice, because every so often, especially if you cut your own cardstock, then you sometimes find that it's not quite as accurate as you thought it was when you've cut it. And this one. There we go. Right, then you turn it over and you can see where your cross is, and then you want to create what's going to ultimately become the sides. So I'm just going to be a fraction away from that middle point. Sure. I'm also going to just make sure that this folds exactly where I want it to, because I know that one didn't quite make it, so I'm just going to refold that one. And then this way, so I'm aiming for a similar sort of distance away. Oh. That worked, yep. And the same thing again, which clearly this one's not going to work. Oh well, that's okay, because what I'll do is I'll just do that and then I'll turn it over and persuade this piece to sit in the right place, which potentially might be a better way of doing it actually. So once you've got all of those pieces scored, so you're going to have a big cross going through the middle, and then you're going to have these sections and a sort of square through the cross basically, and then you want to just pull out 1 and 2 sides. You leave the other 2 sides tucked behind like that and fold those 2 pieces up. So let's just give them a bit of a persuasion. So now what you do is, as you sit this up, you're going to notice that these pieces will push inwards. So as they push inwards, this should then come round there. And you just want to add a little bit of glue onto here. Let's see whether I can persuade this one to work. Oh, hang on. That'll do. Sorry, got a bit of sticky on my finger now. I was trying not to get that extra. So just push it down like that and stick it down, and you have one side done. And as you can see, it does sort of automatically like to sort of like put itself in the right place anyway, to be honest. Okay, we'll go that way. So there you go. One little box made. Now this part here, you can either flip that out so you can see those little pieces like that, or you can flip it in, or you can flip it up. So it's entirely up to you what you do with those side pieces. So I'm kind of leaving them out because I quite like the look of it when it's left out like that. And I'm going to create the lid as well so that you can see what they're like together. Oh, which way up do I want to have this one? All right, I think this way again. Love the brightness of these colours, I really do. I'm guessing this will be the lemon lime twist. So remember, fold in half, fold in half. Want to say that I'll put instructions up on my blog as well, but I'm not really sure how well I'm going to be able to explain this on my blog, so I'll attempt to, but if you need to, you may need to come back and rewatch the video. Just sort of play along as I'm doing it. So these pieces all to the middle. So you're kind of creating a sort of envelope almost shape. There we go. So then turn it over and into the middle. So I'm going to let this flap out actually and do these side pieces and then persuade this one over, because at least then that way I know that this part's going to be in the right place. And okay, come on Heather, you can do this. Ooh, that's very pretty, isn't it? These two pieces are going to go together. Otherwise I could just end up with two separate boxes rather than a box and a lid. We will find out shortly. You'd rather hope they go together, seeing as they're in the same designer series paper group. And I know Stampin' Up! Are extremely good at getting things to match. And last but not least, this side. There we go. So what you should have now is you should have, as I said last time, should have a square in the middle and a cross going through the whole thing pretty much, and then you've got 4 squares around the outside too. So pull out 2 of those and persuade those pieces down again, and then it really does seem to come together so easily once you've got that part done. Oops. How fabulous is this green? Wowzers. Oh, probably don't need to get glue on my work surface as well. Whoopsie, come on, off you go. And there it is. So, ooh, now here comes the test. Is it going to sit together? And which one's the top and which one's the bottom? Ooh, look at this. Look, yay. How cool. So you could do it like that. Oh, but hang on. It's actually so much easier to have 2 pieces to hang on to. And in fact, you could have it so like that. Wow. Oh, that's so exciting. Love it when things just work. So just bear in mind that your second sheet of paper for the lid needs to be 1/4 of an inch larger. I think it was 1/4 of an inch. Let me just double check my ruler. Yes, yep, definitely 1/4 of an inch larger. Either that or the base needs to be 1/4 of an inch smaller. Either one way or another. I also thought I would just quickly take the moment to say, have you registered or booked into my July mega class? Because we're going to do 12 cards. We're doing kids and big kids, and it's a full day's worth of fun. We've got lunch and snacks and heaps included in it. If you come and, well, if you're part of my team, then there's a special price because you need to buy some of your own bits and pieces. But if you're not part of my team, what you need to do is oh, not what you need to do. What you'll be getting is some Stamping Right markers, which are redesigned. So they actually have a brush end like this, which is normal, but this end has been redesigned to be, I don't know if you can see this, a like more of a felt tip pen sort of end, which is really handy and it works really beautifully. So so you'll be getting some Brights Stamping Right markers as part of it. You'll be getting 3, I think it is, quarter packs of Designer Series paper. You'll be getting some bling and lots of other bits and pieces. And I just thought I would do a quick sneak peek of 3 of the cards that we'll be making. So bear in mind, this is Kids and Big Kids. So we've got this one. Let me just make sure we are in focus. How cool are they? And this one, let's just focus a bit. Oh, that's better. Oh, I'm just now wondering whether that one wasn't in focus. Oh, bother, I hope the whole video is not out of focus. And a shaker card as well. So, and we're doing 12 cards, so that's just a little sampling of it. If you are interested in joining us for the day, then let me know. If you get my emails, then you will find that I'm been telling people about it in my emails. What else can I tell you? Don't know. Never mind. Come back and join us next week, and I will do a sneak peek of some more cards next week and find out what I'm gonna show you. Okay, see you then. Thanks for joining me. Oh, and share the love. Okay, bye.